Well, we had snow today, there was one problem. It was pre-melted snow. We had a good rain this morning, so no white Christmas for us. It's 58 degrees. It's going to be a nice day before the day is out. It's clearing nicely from the rain last night, but if that had been colder, we would have had a couple of inches of snow. It really did come down hard last night. Thought I'd share again with you about the Christmas story. You may want to do this. If you can write it out on a piece of paper or you have word processing or something. If you really want to tell a Christmas story on Christmas Day, you start out with Luke chapter 1, verses 26 through 38. That's when Mary is told that she's going to have the Christ child. And then you would go to Matthew chapter 1, verses 18 through 25. That's when Joseph was told that he was going to be the earthly parent of Jesus. And then you want to go back to Luke chapter 2, verses 1 through 20, when the shepherds come and the actual birth occurs. And then you probably want to read John 1:14 to emphasize that God became flesh and dwelt among us. We beheld his glory. Glory is the only begotten. And then back to Matthew chapter 2, verses 1 through 12, where we see the Magi or the wise men coming to worship Jesus. And I think it's really good to tell children, especially children, that these were fulfillments of promises God made almost 800 years before. And perhaps you want to read to them Isaiah 7:14 and Isaiah 9:6 and 7 and Micah chapter 5 verse 2 and Jeremiah 23:5. You can play this back and forth a couple of times and get all of those scriptures to get the Christmas story in the right sequence and to be able to share that this was a fulfillment of God's promises more than 700 years, in some cases almost 800 years before the actual event. Not just a story like Santa Claus, but a real event that was foretold and then was fulfilled exactly as God said that it would be. It's a really great idea to tell the Christmas story in the proper sequence and going the right scriptures in the right order and telling about the prophecy and the fulfillment. Then I told you I would share with you some of the special things that we do at Christmas that we've picked up from others and that you may want to start as your family tradition. We always, in the last several years, have had a stocking hung by the chimney, or in the case of North Carolina and Florida, maybe on a railing, but nevertheless a stocking hung for Jesus. And on Christmas Day, everyone writes on a piece of paper what they're going to give Jesus this year. Maybe it's less anger. Maybe it's less bitterness. Maybe it's forgiveness. Maybe it's better self-control in some other area. But what we're going to give Jesus. It's not for anybody to see. It's just saying we don't want to leave Jesus out of our gift giving. Maybe it's to use your gifts and talents in your local church to serve him better. Maybe it's a pledge to witness more often in places that you go. But why not give Jesus something? So put a stocking by the fire. You'll see at the end of this clip our stockings hung by our fireplace, and you'll see that Jesus has a stocking, a place where we can put those little pieces of paper telling Jesus what we're going to give him this coming year. That's your thought for the day. Merry Christmas. God bless you. Have a great day.